Okay, so today we are back in the Sunrise Landed Enclave, and right behind us is Corner Terrace that's going to be completed, I think, in a couple of months' time. So developers are aiming for it to be completed by end of this year, in 2020. So we have previously sold number 13 Sunrise, what is that? Sunrise Way, is it? Sunrise Way, for those who have missed the Corner Terrace, that one was sold just about 2 months ago to a new family who have bought the place. So that's actually just one street across. So this one is actually the other one, which is just about, I think, about 100 meters away. This is also a Corner Terrace, slightly larger than that one. That one was at 2,004 square feet in terms of land size. Build out is about 4,001. This is slightly larger, about 2,583 square feet in terms of land size. Build up, we have about 4,500 square feet of build up. So in terms of the key difference, I would say that they are generally looking about the same. Design-wise, this is slightly dark grey kind of design for the Corner Terrace. The plus point we see immediately is that your corner is actually right beside a park. Maybe just a bit of introduction of usually how corner terraces are built. So corner terraces, actually, they are at the tail end of a row of inter-terraces. So sometimes it's not a plot dimension what you get. That's Chelsea, by the way. So in terms of plot dimension, what you get is that at the end of every inter-terrace stack, you have a corner, which is this one, but just a little bit more of a separation zone. It will be another corner terrace and then starting off with a new row of inter-terraces. But this one is different because in between the two corner terraces, there's actually this park. So there's a breathing zone here, which is fantastic because all your bedrooms are facing towards the park. So you have a lot of cross ventilation wind coming through this direction. So when you look up from your bedroom windows, it's also a very refreshing view from there. Another key difference of this one versus that one is that this is coming with a 7-bedroom. So that one came with a 6-bedder. This has 7 bedrooms in total. So for families that really want like super a lot of bedrooms, this is very suitable. You have a pool as well, 12 meters. Depth is about 1.2 meters. So very good size pool that your family can enjoy. Config wise, 2 parking lots still. I think the land size in terms of the width and plot dimension, this will be at a width of 9.2 meters. Depth is about 26 meters. So we're going to have a sneak peek on what is happening right now. So the balance works are mainly the carpentry work and of course level 1 flooring plus fitting all the doors. So everything else is almost completed. ACs are all up. Again, the developer has used casement windows. The pool, of course, is the last to be completed. I would say probably in another 2 to 3 months time, once the carpentry is all up, will be good to go. So if you want to have a sneak preview of this one, this is a good chance. Just give our listings manager a call. We'll send you all relevant materials, floor plans, plus some of the 3D perspectives of how this will look like. So maybe we'll just have a peep inside. This developer, they have technically maxed out the 3.5 story for the landed zoning. So the best thing is that because of the fact that you can go up the 3.5 story, you can have more bedrooms. Living room ceiling, I'm looking at probably about 3.4 meters again. So very good ceiling height. Again, you have a grand door and then with a sliding panel over there. In terms of pool, similar fashion, but this time they didn't do up the bifoldable kind of side panel doors. They technically have used a sliding panel as well. So a little bit of pros and cons. Sliding panel probably easier to maintain. You don't have the bifold version that is jutting out on this portion. So similarly, you can also head down to your pool from here. We do see some slight difference. This time around, the staircase is on towards this direction. In number 13, the staircase is actually against the wall. So pros and cons. If you like to have a segregated dining space, this house will be suitable because they have separated the living room with the dining space. So the dining is like a more formal dining here. Then you have this huge square that is reserved for the entire living room space, right? So, and I'm guessing probably the TV console space will be here, and then you can fit in like a huge U-shaped nice sofa or couch over here, plus a lot of different armchairs. You also have wall space on the right side for additional bookshelves and stuff like that. Lift 4 to 5 packs. Probably is the same config, about 320 kilograms of weight. And then this will be like the formal dining zone. Enclosed kitchen is over here. So enclosed kitchen, this time around the storage in terms of the home shelter is opening towards the enclosed kitchen. And then you have the common bath plus under staircase kind of storage space here. So we see some pipes here. I think probably this will be a similar concept with number 13 is that they want to allow this to be like a dry kitchen pantry area for you to put in an island over the direction. Let's have a look at the back. At the back, you have some space for gardening. Again, this is the new kind of layout whereby after you have swim, you can come up, you can use this bathroom that's opening up towards the backyard area. So basically, you have guests or kids coming in, right? After they swim, they just come here and bathe, dry up themselves before they head into the main living room space. And then you have a storeroom here. This overlooks towards your enclosed kitchen. So structure-wise, it's almost done. We're just left with carpentry work. Yeah, so usually you see in terms of the staircase, they want to only do it at the last portion here because there's a lot of movement up and down the staircase. So in order to make sure that the wood is not damaged, usually that will be the last to go. So level 2, slightly different again. This time around, they've placed 3 bedrooms here. Very good sized room. You can walk out to your balcony here and then just trying to visualize how will it feel like. Okay, so this is the view. You have to check out this view. Okay, this is the view that sometimes is very hard to get for a corner terrace or even like a semi-detached. One thing we notice about Sunrise is that there are like 7 different parks here. So this is like one of it. And because of the ample greenery park, right? So it's very hard actually for you to get a house that's situated right beside the park. We like the fact that this ensuite open up towards the balcony. So a lot of ventilation, you don't have a very moist ensuite bathroom. So very huge room, and then 2 rooms over here, both ensuite. So guess how many bathrooms are there? There are a total of 9 bathrooms. So you have 7 bedrooms, they are all ensuite. Tons of bathrooms for you to use. When you come to level 3, okay, so level 2, the 2 common bedrooms are a little bit smaller, I think suitable for kids. Then when you come to this level 3, right, the rooms are fantastic in size. I think you can use this as a master. Likely there's going to be a long bath here, so I think this is designed to be the master. This design is great. This opens up to the front again. You don't have a moist kind of bathroom. Very good design here. And if you notice, there's no lightings that is up, but the brightness is fantastic. And then you have like a mini work zone or study area here for the owners of the master room. And then, okay, this room is great, superb in size. Because you're a new build, right, this is 2.5. So you already flush across your neighbor's maximum height. And then you get very clear view starting from level 3 already. So they've used Bravard brand for most of the fittings and fixtures. And then as you come towards the attic level, okay, so the lift comes all the way to the attic level, so 3.5. And now 2 rooms here. Also ensuite. You get a clear view from here, overlooking towards the back. So it's going to be really breezy. If you go to the front, another room, this is the 7th room. Yeah, so this is the place that you can head out. And then you get to see the entire Sunrise enclave. So a little bit about this Sunrise close is that in terms of the depth from the main road is not too deep. So your kids don't have to come home and walking like 15-20 minutes deep into the landed enclave. It's actually within a very close proximity, probably about 8 minutes walk to hit the bus stop. This is also going for 4.5 million, negotiable. For number 13, we sold at 4 million as well. As usual, because it's brand new for developers, it comes with the 12 months defect liability period. One thing about new build is that this saves time for you. Then usually people who go for brand new one is that they want hassle-free. So basically they just want something that is plug and play. This kind of layout and concept right now that the developers has done actually future-proofs for another 15 to 20 years plus. The amount of bedrooms that you get is so flexible. Your elderly folks or parents can live together because there's a lift, so it's very easy to travel. Of course, price $4.5 million Corner Terrace. Right now, Inter Terrace is going at probably about 2.7 for Inter Terraces that are maybe about 20 years old. If you go for older one, maybe it's about 2.4 million, and then you tear down, rebuild to about 3.5 million. If you go for Corner Terraces, here is aging towards 3 odd. So even if you tear down, it's close to about $4 million already. So if you want to save time, go for the brand new ones like this one. And then once this is fully completed, we will be back for part 2. And then we'll show you more about the detailed fashion when it's done, when we bring our furniture for home staging and stuff like that. Alright, so stay tuned. So sometimes it's not a plot dimension what you get. That's Chelsea, by the way. Plus under staircase kind of storage space here. After you have swim, you can come. It's actually open to us. Chelsea is running around everywhere.